Hey guys, ItsAlfie here, and as we all know, the disease that YouTube don't let you say for some reason has brought about another thing for Karens to complain about, whether it's having to wear a mask or having to social distance. The Karens are not having it, and if you do enjoy, a like and subscribe is much appreciated, and let's get into it.
I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the regulations that state that?
The regulation?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're
policy.
discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
How is it discrimination against you when everyone has to wear a mask? Discrimination, the unjust treatment of different categories of people, usually on race, gender, or age. If every man and every woman, every adult and every child, and members of every race have to wear a mask, then it's not discrimination, is it, you dumb bitch?
Humbly apologize, but Nelson specifically is not allowing any customer or employee inside the store without a mask or some sort of card.
Okay, so I need to talk to a manager
I
because...
will absolutely humbly go get a manager
Yeah.
for you if you'd like to hang out with me for
Awesome.
just a moment. If not, we can provide you with one.
I'm not wearing a mask.
Eh? Why not? One, what's the manager going to do? In England, you're not allowed in any shop unless you're wearing a mask, which is according to government guidance. The manager can't really change that, I'm afraid. And two, they offered you a mask. Why not just wear one? You must be one of those idiots who think COVID don't exist. In Japan, they've had less COVID cases than the US has had COVID deaths. By a lot. That's because in Asia, everyone wears a mask. It's normal to wear a mask. And I haven't seen many Asian Karens, have you? It's just 40-year-old American white women. Of course she is. Of course she is. Okay, she's a flat earther, guys. So that means she's a very intelligent person and knows what she's doing. You might as well let her in.
Hi. Hi, I have a medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear a mask and I'm not required by HIPAA rules and regulations to disclose that.
I have asthma, and if I, someone who can't breathe properly, can wear a mask just fine, then you should be able to too. You can't really hear me with this on, can you? Then you should be able to as well. And if you have a medical condition, it should be more important to you to wear a mask. Because if you get the disease, you're more likely to die.
But I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the regulations that state that?
The regulation?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're
policy.
discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
I'm
You're
offering
discriminating
you
against
that
me.
we can help you.
No, because I have private stuff that I don't want you to see.
Then you can call corporate office, but I can't help you.
Okay, well, you guys can get a lawsuit.
If you take this to court, I imagine the judge would laugh you out of there. You would not get very far, love. As if I, by googling the definition of discrimination, can remove your claims, then a court would destroy you. And then what are you going to do? Sue the judge for discrimination.
Because you can't discriminate.
I'm trying to help you, but I'm
No,
not
you
going to
can't. How's that helping when you're gonna do shopping for me?
How is you helping me? Helping me. I'm going to do something for you, so you don't have to. How is that helping me? How do people like this exist? If your child grows up to become a Karen, that is the biggest fail as a parent.
If anybody wants to shop here, you have to have a mask, and here is the policies, which state that they will shop for me, take my money, my private credit card, and utilize that. I'm gonna just let them go do that. So no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
Why do Karens think they're right? Like, their instant reaction is to get their phone out and film. Like, they must know everyone just clowns these women. Like, these workers, they seem like very nice guys. Because if this bitch came up to me, I'll tell her to Can't say that, can I?
But you're pretty chipper. You're pretty chipper, huh? You're happy?
Why not be?
Why are you happy?
If he's happy, what's wrong with that? Do you need a reason to be happy? Look at him, he's living life. Just because you're a moody bitch, out to ruin everyone else's day with your stupid complaints, don't mean they can't be happy.
Normally I'm a bartender and I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
Not because.
Well, good. I mean, I'm glad you guys think it's okay to like infringe on people's rights here. You're infringing on people's rights.
You're just repeating yourself, saying the same thing over and over, and you're still not right, no matter how many times you say it. You're infringing on my rights by caring about my health. And that's it for that video. But lucky for you, there's an unlimited supply of idiots. So let's get into the next video.
So we're a hotel. We are allowed to refuse service to anybody. Yes, we are.
You can't go above ADA guidelines.
Miss, we're allowed to refuse service to anyone if you're refusing to wear a mask.
Here.
Please, we're just asking if you can just cover your
No, I'm
face.
not covering my goddamn mouth.
Yes, please, cover your mouth and shut the fuck up. I'm disabled. Yes, I'm missing a leg, so that means I don't have to wear a mask. I don't see how those two things are correlated, but oh well. And yeah, it's a privately owned place. That if they don't want to give you service because you refuse to follow their rules, they don't have to, whether you're disabled or not.
If you can just cover your face, your mouth, something so we can check you in,
Not
please.
for you to be comfortable. I have a right.
You know, you do have the right to not wear a mask if you don't want to, but businesses also have the right to not let you in if you don't follow their rules that are in place to protect you and everyone else. Screaming at someone who is just doing their job does not change anything. It just makes you an arsehole. It's the equivalent of banning you from smoking in stores. You have the right to smoke, but if you want to do it inside a shop, they have the right to kick you out to protect everyone else's health.
My name is Butch, and I'm an American patriot. See that flag? I would die for that flag.
Yo, my guy, you don't have to die for a flag. Just go to the shop and get a new one. It's not a big deal.
It is appalling that each and every one of you sitting up there as human beings, part of the human race, the only race that we have, would suggest to muffle people, to put masks on our face, to keep us from breathing oxygen, to get us to become sickly.
No, the point of masks are to prevent you from getting sick. And it doesn't stop you from breathing, does it? You don't see dentists and surgeons passing out mid-surgery or falling asleep midway through giving you a filling due to lack of oxygen, do you?
You preach pseudoscience and safety. Does anyone care about preserving the liberty of the people who pay your salaries? Some of you are up there smirking and smiling at public comments to which you do not agree. I have the photos, and they're shameful.
Yes, I would laugh at all of you too, as I have been while watching these videos. Just because you pay your taxes, which I don't know how that's relevant to you having to wear a mask, this is why the USA's COVID crisis is so bad. There's just so many idiots in America. It's insane.
They want to throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
What? The mask is not a replacement for your lungs. Do you know what a mask is? All it does is prevent tiny little germs and bacteria from going through your nose and mouth and entering your lungs, to keep you safe. It doesn't replace God's breathing system.
Can you prove that it's good for people to breathe carbon dioxide over and over and over again?
What do you mean? No, carbon dioxide is not good to breathe in, and everyone knows that. The mask does not make you breathe in carbon dioxide, it probably decreases the amount you breathe in. So I don't really get what you're trying to say there. Yes, I get what she means now. When you breathe out in a mask, you're going to breathe in a bit of carbon dioxide, but it's still a small amount that literally won't have effects on you in any way, except making it a bit hot in the mask.
I was left in a hot car. You want to cover my face? I'm going to hyperventilate. Because I remember being stuck in that hot car. What about people like me? We don't matter because of the greater good, right?
Well, yeah, you don't have to wear the mask in a car if you're by yourself. Unless you're in there with someone who is not from your household and might have COVID.
We will get together and do a citizen's arrest on every single human being that goes against the freedom of choice, okay? You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people.
Masks save millions of lives, evidenced by what I've said already. In Japan, normalisation of wearing masks has made it so there's very few COVID cases and deaths. And again, you have the choice to not wear a mask, but businesses also have the choice to tell you to fuck off.
We know that mandatory masking works. We've seen it work in other communities. We know that it stops the spread of COVID. We are at a crisis point.
Nobody's mentioned death. I've lost a son to this disease. I lost a grandmother and a grandfather to this disease. and I have 3 people on respirators right now. It's real.
Exactly. And that's it for this video. I'm not annoyed by many things. I'm a pretty relaxed person usually. But seeing humans this stupid is generally one of the most annoying things ever. Usually Americans are the most annoying thing ever. If you're American and watching this, I'm joking. If you're not American, I'm not. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe. Check out my other videos, 2 of which will be on screen in a moment. Or you can go to my channel for many more options. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.
If I die, all I know, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping.